Hello, I'm Dr. Anna. I specialize in psychology and human intimacy, and in this video, I'll be explaining the psychology behind why many women fake orgasms. From self-protection to cultural conditioning to communication gap, here's a shocking truth. Nearly 7 out of 10 women admit to faking an orgasm at least once in their lives. Think about that. In almost every friend group, every workplace, every family gathering, most women there have done it. But why? Why would someone pretend to feel something so personal, so powerful, instead of just being honest? Today, we're peeling back the curtain on a subject that's been whispered about for decades but rarely explained: why women fake orgasms. And trust me, the reasons may surprise you. One of the most common reasons is the pressure to please. From movies, music, even locker room conversations, men are told that their value in intimacy is measured by their partner's satisfaction. So what happens when she doesn't reach that peak? Many women say they fake it to protect their partner's ego. It's less about deceit and more about reassurance. A woman might think, if I don't react this way, he'll feel like he's not good enough. So instead of hurting feelings, she puts on an act. But here's the catch. This pressure doesn't come from nowhere. Society constantly portrays intimacy as a performance rather than a shared experience, and women carry the weight of that script. Another powerful reason: avoiding awkwardness. Imagine being in the middle of intimacy and realizing this just isn't working. What do? Pause and give instructions? Risk embarrassment? Or pretend it's fine and let things move on? For many women, pretending feels easier than explaining. One study found that women fake it not because they don't want to be satisfied, but because they don't feel safe or comfortable enough to say what they need. Think about that. Silence becomes the safer option. This highlights a bigger issue. Our culture teaches about biology, but not communication. We learn how sex works, but not how to talk about it. Sometimes faking is simply the fast-forward button. Stress, fatigue, or even disinterest can play a huge role. Maybe she's had a long day. Maybe the chemistry just isn't there that night. Pretending becomes a shortcut to end things without hurting anyone's feelings. This doesn't necessarily mean she never enjoys intimacy, but in certain moments, the body and the mind aren't aligned. So instead of saying, "I'm tired," she acts, speeds up the ending, and moves on. It's not malicious, it's practical, but it reveals how intimacy is sometimes treated like a chore to complete, rather than an experience to share. Now let's talk about something deeper: cultural conditioning. Across the world, women are often raised to prioritize men's pleasure above their own. In some societies, a woman who openly asks for what she wants is labeled too forward or even shamed. So what happens? Many women grow up believing their role is to give, not to receive. Faking becomes part of that silent performance, a way to fulfill expectations. And here's the irony. This habit is so normalized that some women don't even question it. They fake, not out of calculation, but because it feels like just what you do. But here's the problem. When faking becomes the norm, both partners lose. For the woman, it means her needs are never fully expressed or met. For the man, it creates a false sense of confidence. He believes what he's doing works when it doesn't. The result, a cycle of unsatisfying intimacy that repeats itself again and again. Both people walk away feeling like something is missing, but neither knows why. It's not about blame, it's about the silence we've built around intimacy. So, why do women fake orgasms? To protect feelings, to avoid conflict, to speed things up, to meet cultural expectations. But here's the truth: the real solution isn't faking, it's talking. Open communication, patience, understanding. These are the things that transform intimacy from a performance into a real connection. Because at the end of the day, the most powerful thing in the bedroom isn't moans or movements, it's honesty. And maybe, just maybe, the greatest turn-on is being truly heard.